I do not understand. This is the first possession of this game. You went into every time Dante Exum and Luka Doncic on a ball screen were switching. That's it. What? Why is on the first possession Dante Exum's not switching, Luka Doncic is? So now Fontecchio's open for three. Derrick Jones Jr., get your back to the baseline. It is absolutely impossible. How are you not closing this gap off? How? You're not seeing the ball. Tim Hardaway is going to get cooked all night, but look at Derrick Jones Jr. again. Not seeing the ball. I'm seeing ball and man at all times. Tim Hardaway should be up, playing up on Colin Sexton, but you're supposed to be in help. You're not seeing anything. My goodness gracious. There's no need to switch this down screen right here. Luka Doncic can just get attached and show. But if you are switching, I'm still attached. I'm attached always on a down screen so that I'm ready to switch right away. You're standing in the paint waiting to switch. So Markkanen's in the paint without doing anything, and it's too late. If you're Grant Williams, you close out to where your help is. Now, Dante Exum's got to be immediately rotating the ball, saying that he's in help side, right? You're in the gaps. Shell drill in a game. So I'm up, I'm closing out, I'm forcing Jordan Clarkson in the middle of the floor. Look at Grant Williams. You're closing out away from where your help is. Now it's Kyrie Irving's turn. How poorly coached is this team? And Sean Sweeney, the assistant, fails everywhere. Is awful everywhere. Kyrie Irving's not seeing his man. His man is setting a down screen, okay? So I'm either attached and showing or attached and switching. You're not seeing any of this. So Jordan Clarkson's again going to come off this down screen. You're not switching till he's in the paint. That forces help. And what a circus. What a disaster the Mavericks are. And again, you got Jason Kidd and Sean Sweeney. Just fail everywhere. And they'll get fired here. It'll be another failure. Derek Lively's in outer space. Why are you not up at the top of the... I'm still in help on the ball. But now I can guard John Collins. Why are you standing in the paint? Look at this. You're not ready to guard. What was that? It's more outer space defense from Derek Lively. Again, I'm up the line. Now, John Collins is setting a flare screen. So he's communicating flare. So Kyrie Irving knows to get up and over the top. But once that flare screen's over, I got to be ready to guard. And you're standing in the charge circle. Is this real? This is a poorly coached disaster. But you have Jason Kidd and Sean Sweeney and Jared Dudley, whatever he does. Okay, Dante Exum, as Jordan Clarkson comes over this down screen right here, I'm attached to his hip, chasing over the top. Dante Exum's trying to get over the down screen before Jordan Clarkson, so now he'll just refuse it. This forces a late help, so now you're switching back onto Chris Dunn as he's about to set a cross screen, and you can't jam John Collins as he comes through that cross screen, and it's an alley-oop. Jason Kidd, Jared Dudley, Sean Sweeney. It's again, how does this keep happening? Did you prepare for this game? Like, who's coaching this? Well, we have Jared Dudley, who's useless, and then Sean Sweeney and Jason Kidd, who fail everywhere. Luka Doncic and Tim Hardaway are involved in the ball screen. They're switching every time. That's what happens when you prepare for a game. But here it comes again. Luka switching, Tim Hardaway's not. You're late to get out to Fontecchio, and now you can't guard. Luka Doncic has got to stay connected to Lauri Markkanen. When he sets the screen, you'll start defending the screen. He's already defending the screen right here. Lauri Markkanen doesn't set a screen. He slips it, comes off a flare screen. He should be calling for a Kyrie Irving switch here. That doesn't happen, and it's an open three. This is so basic. The Mavericks are in a zone right now. Could Jaden Hardy guard his area of the zone, the wing, and take Lauri Markkanen so Luka Doncic can take Fontecchio? Why does Jaden Hardy refuse to guard his area of the zone? Why is Luka Doncic not in the corner? What is Jaden Hardy doing exactly? This happens twice in the second half. It burns them both times. First of all, there's no screen being set in this case, okay? So, Luke, why are you not just lifting with Simone Fontecchio? Why are you calling out for a switch right here? So, you're switching nothing, but if you are switching, I'm still up, ready to guard Markkanen immediately. What? Kyrie Irving does an amazing job helping on the ball right here because he knows how terrible defensively Tim Hardaway Jr. is. But if you're Tim Hardaway Jr., you have help. So now can we try and play just get up? Let's at least stop the ball at some point. Like Kyrie Irving's begging. He's sprinting over to help you. Yet Tim Hardaway Jr. just does that. Whatever that is. Are you going to run out of the stadium? Tim Hardaway Jr. is icing this screen right here. So icing a screen means that we're keeping Colin Sexton to the sideline. Derek Lively's got to get up. Icing a screen does not mean Colin Sexton gets in the lane. You'd have backside help for John Collins' role. But, I mean, what's Derek Lively doing? You're icing the screen. He's coming right in the paint. This is why it is so important that Tim Hardaway Jr. gets up and forces Jordan Clarkson into help at the top of the key. We can recover from that. Instead, Tim Hardaway backpedals and makes, look at this, you're guarding to make sure that Clarkson doesn't go to the middle of the floor where there's help. So now everyone's got to collapse at the rim. There's no recovering from this. Tim Hardaway again being terrible defensively. Luka Doncic should be getting up more and in the gaps, but you have help in the middle of the floor. So get up and force Jordan Clarkson where you have help. This is not defense. He doesn't. Jordan Clarkson doesn't do anything, and you just immediately backpedal and give up an open three. Can't run drop coverage on a pick and pop. Grant Williams is going to come over and help, okay? So why can't this be a switch? Why can't Dwight Powell take Jordan Clarkson, Josh Green take Kelly Olynyk? Grant Williams is coming over to help here. You're going to see him come help on the ball. But because you're in drop coverage and not just switching, it doesn't matter. Derek Lively is again in outer space. The help on the ball is coming from Derek Jones Jr. Could you please stay in the weak side corner and pay attention to Walker Kessler here? You literally don't look at Walker Kessler once. So Walker Kessler is just going to tiptoe his way into the charge circle and box you out. No, no, no. If you're Derek Jones Jr. guarding this handoff right here, I'm going underneath and through, meeting Jordan Clarkson on the other side. You're going over the handoff gambling. Beat backdoor. The shell drill in a game. This has got Tim Hardaway Jr. Just keep your back to the baseline. There's no place for Olynyk to go now, right? I'm going to be able to stunt, recover. That's it. But poorly coached. So Tim Hardaway's not in the gaps. Kelly Olynyk gets through. That forces another defender to have to step up. I mean, here's this pointless switching, but even though there's no screen. Like, Luka Doncic, please just stay up and stay with Jordan Clarkson. There is no screen being set. Why in the world? Well, Tim Hardaway's calling for a switch. There's no screen. You're switching nothing. Jaden Hardy's guarding the ball here. If you're Jaden Hardy and a handoff happens, you just take a half step back and let Josh Green through. Jaden Hardy's instead staring, waiting for a handoff to happen. So Kelly Olynyk just fakes it and goes to the rim.